Hello, dear students, participants, and all kinds of viewers. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my today's class. This is Shahida Dewan Shanta, Assistant Teacher, English, Daudkandi Adursho Pilot High School, Daudkandi, Kumilla. I will take a class from class 9 and 10. Subject, English second paper. Take your book, pen and paper. English grammar and composition, class 9-10. My dear students, look at the picture. What can you see? You can see there are two boys. My dear students, read the sentence. There are two boys gap are going to school. What will you use in the gap? Yes, you can use who. There are two boys who are going to school. My dear student, look at the picture again. What can you see? Yes, there are a boy and fat boy. The boy is fat. The boy is thin. My dear student, if you want to combine these two sentences into one sentence, what will you use? Yes, you will use but. The boy is fat, but the boy is thin. My dear student, look at the picture again. What can you see? Two cows, farmers, crops. My dear students, the farmers work hard. They can get good crops. The farmers work hard. They can get good crops. What will use in the middle? The farmers work hard so that they can get good crops. My dear students, can you guess what is our today's topic? Our today's class is on connectors. My dear students, so I'm going to take a class on connectors. Learning outcome. After this class, the students will able to say about connectors, talk about some connectors of words, write down connectors, fill in the gaps with connectors. Dear students, you all know that connectors is an important topic of English grammar. So I'm discussing this topic. What is connector? Connectors are some words that can connect two or more sentences into one. I'm telling you again for better understanding. Connectors are some words that can connect two or more into one. They help us to create longer sentences. Now, I will tell you 7 coordinating conjunctions for using connectors. You can learn by fun voice. Yes, you can learn by fun voice. What is fun voice? Now I'll tell you what is fun voice. F for A for ant, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, S for so. So this is fun voice and 7 coordinating connectors. Now I will say some connectors and their meaning. My dear students, take your pen and paper and write down these connectors and their meaning. You will learn these connectors and meaning. However, further, similarly, to, moreover, therefore, as well, on the contrary, on the other hand, either or, neither nor, least, as, both and, whether or, not only but also, as though, so that, as well as, then, such as, since, when, while, unless. You individual work connectors in English. I will say some connectors. When you use duration and place, you will use some connectors like here, there, over there, beyond, under, to the left, in the distance, opposite. My dear students, if you use emphasize, you will use specially, also, in particular, furthermore, in addition, indeed, of course, certainly. For contrast, you will use but, however, on the other hand, otherwise, unlike, conversely, at the same time, in spite of. My dear student, for illustration, you will use such as, in this case, for one thing, for instance, for example, in the case of, illustrated by, as an example. Dear student, for time and sequence, you will use later, after, before, then, next, soon, finally, first, second. For cause and effect, you will use therefore, so, because, thus, hence, due to, as a result, consequently. For comparison, you will use as if, and equally, similarly, like, in the same way, comparable, in like manner. For addition, you will use as well as, and, to, furthermore, also, in addition to, not only but also, or. Dear students, some connectors come in the middle of the sentence. Look at the picture. Rana could not go to school. He was admitted into hospital. Now, if you want to combine these two sentences into one, what will use in the middle of this sentence? Yes, dear students, you will use because. Rana could not go to school because he was admitted into hospital. Rana could not go to school because he was admitted into hospital. Another example for you. I do not eat crisps. I like ice cream. What will use in the middle? I do not eat crisps, but I like ice cream. For better understanding, another example for you. I went to the park. I went to the park. I went to school. My dear student, can you guess what will I use in the middle? I went to the park. Then I went to school. Yes, I went to the park. Then I went to school. Connectors and or but. Look at the picture. He's a rich man. He's unhappy. He's a rich man, but he's unhappy. Another example for you. Do, die. What will you use in the middle? Do or die. My dear student, for better understanding, look at the picture again. Boys. Girls are standing. Boys, gap, girls are standing. What will you use? Boys and girls are standing. The student will use now such as. When you use such as, look at the picture. There are some fruits. There are some fruits such as banana, apple, plum, pear, strawberry, lemon. So we will use such as to connect more nouns. Either or. Look at the picture. Dash Bangladesh, dash India will win the match. What will you use in the gap? Either Bangladesh or India will win the match. Yes, students, dear, either Bangladesh or India will win the match. Now I will say you about who. Look at the picture. Mother Teresa. Okay. We know that he is a humanitarian. There was a woman who was very helpful and kind to people. So we will use here who. There was a woman who was very helpful and kind to people. Which? My dear students, can you tell me when you use which? Look at the picture. There was a fox. Gap had no tail. So you can use here which. There was a fox which had no tail. So I will give you some words now. My dear students, take your pen and paper and write down this sentence from the slide. You also can take a screenshot to complete your work. First one, we go to market, dash, we can buy necessary things. 2, there was a king, gap, was very cruel. 3, it is now, gap, gives us milk. 4, we go to school, gap, we can acquire knowledge. 5, there are many people, gap, do not work hard. 6, it is honesty, gap, is the best policy. 7, gap, you, gap, another gap, your brother have done the work. The student, I'm giving you some time to complete, fill in the gap. So, write down the answer and match with the answer. I'm giving you the answer now. We go to market so that we can buy necessary things. There was a king who was very cruel. It is cow which gives us milk. We go to school. We can we go to school so that we can acquire knowledge. There are many people who do not work hard. It is honesty which is the best policy. Either you or your brother have done the work. I think you can understand the topic better. So now I will give you some group work. Complete the passage with suitable connectors. My dear students, write down your work. Teaching is such a profession that helps to build a nation. A teacher is dash a guide dash a pioneer. He has to dedicate to this noble profession in order to guide the nation. Gap, he is called an architect of our society. Gap, he neglects his duties, social discipline will break down. So my dear students, it's your time. Write down the answer and then after some time I will give answers and you will match with my answer. At first you will use that. Answer B and C, both, not, but, and, but also, so, if. So my dear student, match the answer with your paper. Now, complete the passage with suitable connectors. Again, there lived a poor, honest farmer in a village. There lived a poor, gap, honest farmer in a village. He lived a very simple life with his wife, gap, children. Gap again, he was honest. He worked hard on his farm from dawn to dusk. One day, gap, he was walking to his field. He suddenly saw a purse of gold on the road. He carried it at home. Gap, he could show it to his wife and children. My dear student, I am giving you some time to complete your answer sheet. So, write down the answers into your paper. And now, I am giving you the answer. But, and, as, well, so that. So, dear students, I think you can understand now what is connector and when will you use different connectors. Now write down your homework. Complete the passage with suitable connectors. Population problem is the burning question of Bangladesh. Dash, it can be termed as number one problem. Dash, the population of a country is an asset. It has already become a great problem in our country. Dash, the country cannot afford to give people the basic necessaries of life. Dash, food, clothing, education, medicine, and shelter are the basic necessaries of life. Dash, our country cannot provide this equally to all. My dear students, this is your homework for today. So, complete your answer. My dear students, thank you for today. Stay home, stay safe, study regularly. Thank you all.